Beneath the monument of these heroes, a true group of unbelievable people, and we rededicate ourselves to being a nation as big, bold, noble, and as great as these American giants. And that's not easy to do, but we're going to do it. These men could only have been made in the USA. Now the president.
There's more. The butchers of you. Worth the time.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Okay. Aloha, everyone. It is Saturday, July 4th. Let me get this. Hopefully, this is working. Okay. Yeah, it's July 4th. It's 4th of July. The actual 250th 4th of July that America has ever experienced, because 250 years ago they signed a Declaration of Independence from another country that was a monarchy, so independence from their form of government. So we had to make our own form of government, and then we came up with the Constitution. Hard wrought. Some, I don't know, was it 15 years later? Took a while. But the independence from that king, there's no kings that will rule over us. They were tired of being kinged and having to pay taxes on all that tea and other stuff. There's postage. There's the postage stuff. They're postage stamps because anything that was printed was also taxed. A little Americana trivia. Oh, you gotta put this on. Put this on. Do not forget. All you need is love. Okay. You gotta put that. Come on. All right. Well, that's going over there. Independence, and then they come up with a new form of government. Then they had to fight for it in the American Revolutionary War. And then it was a game on from there. Because actually, democracy is a pretty fragile type of form of government, because you got to get everybody on a kind of consensus and voting and majorities, and it's just easier to have one person go, I will tell you what is happening and what the rules are. So, I don't know. So it has to be kind of a mixed thing. So constitutional monarchy. Even monarchies had to have constitutional monarchies after a little bit. But we just have and the president and its executive branch, think of president as just presiding over it. Just like, call the meeting to order. It's the government's we the people, and we have to represent who represent us, who we vote for to represent us. They're the ones doing our decision, but it's we the people. The people are the government, really. So, that being said, just wanted to say, just a little happy 4th of July. People are doing all kinds of, ooh, look, I got the happy 4th of July satchel. That's what it is. What's in here? A carrot. What's up, Doc? Got a carrot. Yeah, I'm going to have a pretty low-key 4th of July. I'm probably just going to kick back. Nothing's going to happen. People are very, very worried about fireworks because people in Hawaii are just pyros about the fireworks. There's fireworks. There's fireworks shows, and then there's people that buy like legal fireworks, those little red ones that pop all over the place. And then there's the illegal aerials. Those are like dangerous. I mean, it just wasn't too long ago.
Behind you.
They had a whole stack of them in aerials and stuff in their garage, and they're like little lawn chairs and outside in the front, and it all went off accidentally. It was like an explosion, and they basically, about 3 or 4 people basically blew into bits. It's horrible, horrific. So, a little bit of fireworks. I don't know, fireworks, whatever. I remember one time we used to have those little red ones, and we'd take them all apart. So we'd fire off, or take a punk, right? The little, kind of like little punks, and like each individual red firecracker, and throw it out, pack. And then one of my sister's boyfriends threw a firecracker in the bowl of the firecrackers, and all the firecrackers went off. And shocking. Shocking. That was a dick move, too. So, now it's 4th of July, 250th anniversary of basically the United States. I don't know, I mean, you can pinpoint it to the Declaration of Independence when we're a different country, even though we weren't totally formed. And people are celebrating in all type of grandiose ways. Philadelphia is putting in a time capsule. So the next 250 years from now, they're going to open up a time capsule and go, what? They didn't do a time capsule. Well, they did do a time capsule 250 years ago. I know. It's the Declaration of Independence. It's a big, old piece of paper. So, anyhow, there's all kinds of big, huge planned celebrations, flyovers, giant things, and parades and fairs and all that. And most of it's being munched and shut down because of a gigantic heat wave with this kind of atmospheric heat dome over the Midwest to the East Coast. It's just dangerous triple-digit weather. I'm sure you've heard of this. And I've been to Montana, and that's supposed to be really cold. When we had Summer Horse Festival, horse show, summer horse jumpers, jumping, and I was like volunteered, I was like a side worker. I put up the pole after the horse jumped over and knocked it over, and put up a log back up on where my little cowboy hat went for a few days doing the horse show, and it was triple digit. It was 110. It was hot. I would take bottled water and 2 or 3 bottled waters and put them in the freezer until they're frozen solid, and then put those into the backpack. That's how I kind of managed a little bit. And then there was Texas. Yeah, Texas, I had a triple digit. Oh, that came out. It was just like what they're doing right now. It's just triple digit out. It's just dangerous.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. Triple digit. Nothing like living through it. Or, yeah, it's dangerous, so don't die through it. Anyway, so, yeah, it's just a day of quiet contemplation, a little appreciation of, this American.
Let me.
They're showing, this is like the little light show. Someone's lighting up America, the Statue of Liberty, with a very bizarre light show, Laser Liberty. And I like the one, the tall ships going through the harbor, the tall ship thing, because it gives you, we've been through a lot of different things, America has. so something, whatever the heck's going on now, that's not a long-term thing, but I don't know. Trump is at South Dakota. Been there too, South Dakota, there with the Mount Rushmore, and he's trying to put his face next to all the other faces, like branding. Look, these are great presidents, and my face right next to them, I'm great president. He's trying to do this, and they're talking about putting his face on Mount Rushmore. I don't think there's any room except to the left of Lincoln's head, maybe. But even if they did, it would. That's an enduring monument. No, that's definitely a no. No. These are actual people that did the presidential office and actual presidents that did actual great things. Trump is like, he scammed the country for a lot of billions of money, and he didn't. What did he do? He didn't even do anything. He never built the wall. That's probably a bad idea anyway. He gave the billionaire class tax breaks and screwed everybody else. He got himself a whole lot of money. What did he really ever do? He got ourselves in a war. I hope it's not a forever war. You know those quote forever wars. It's like a Vietnam out of the Iran war. God. So it would be like that monument would be there even after America's gone. It would still be there, and somebody would be figuring it out. Washington, Mount Vernon. That's where it began, and then the other bookend is where it ended. Terrible. No. Anyways, let's just keep it short. Let's do a little. Happy 4th of July. Hope everything's going well. Appreciate watching. Stay safe. Hawaii news. Happy 250th. Because the largest U.S. grid gets demand record because of the heat wave. Everyone's just cranking up the AC. These girls are like, yay, I painted my head with dots. Because we're celebrating 250th, or celebrating in the 50th state, the 250th. Parade, fireworks, and concerts, and little girls painting their face with red, white, and blue dots. July 4th has varied significance in Hawaii, because it's about getting outside of outside the control of a monarchy or outside the control of another government. And then there's the sovereignty movement, the overthrow of Liliuokalani. And so, okay, let's just go and continue. That's just a huge can of worms. Psychic. The art of picking the kickers. There's still the World Cup. Paraguay goalkeeper here. Germany missed the penalty kick in the shootout. Paraguay won the match, eliminating Germany's out. No more Guten Tag. Paraguay is continuing on. What else is going? There's just getting eliminated from the World Cup now, and it's going to go down to the last. What country is facing off with country? Gets a legal hand to beat. What's CV? Cape Verde. So Argentina goes on via technicality. This guy's like, oh? I guess it goes on. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff, and I think there's a Little League there. Yeah, something about Little League. But don't be too long. It's how a little back in the day. Just ease up. Relax. Remember 1986? That was a day. That was a year to relax. And the day after, July 5th. And then we just have a parade. Thousands lined Kainalu Drive in Kailua for the town's 38th annual old-fashioned 4th of July parade. This lad wasn't old enough to march in the color guard, but he was big enough to follow. I'm one of them. I would be an Air Force Ranger. Kailua does have a 4th of July parade, and wave the flag. Heart attack. Is that diversity, the political cartoon. We're a nation of immigrants and diversity. Look. Oh, what do we got here?
Invest letters to $4 to Trump bus contract, fossil fuels, green energy, Social Security, gases, top priorities.
Yes, we're doing this one.
Words to live by, love for all, hatred for none.
I'm a word guy, and there are some words I looked up recently. God is love in all languages. Islam is peace in Arabic. Muslim is follower of God, which applies to followers of all religions. And Quran means to recite. There are those who read online posts that I would like to think to think otherwise. Islam, and all religions for that matter, at their core respect life, promote peace, encourage regular charity, help the needy, and feed the hungry. Islam is also big on helping orphans, education, and hospitals. For me, the biggest draw to Islam is no racism. I belong to Ahmadi Muslim sect, which has the motto, love for all, hatred for none. That sums it up perfectly for me, William Schroeder Kailua. Well, thank you, William, for sending in your letter and being, let's put this back, being a love for all Muslim sect. I don't know. Are you some type of towel head sleeper cell cult member? Whatever, I don't know. They say all kinds of stuff online which is just silly and stupid. It's like it's group stupid, really. And there are some interesting things we gotta filter through. But over here, Muslim. Yeah, you're a proud Muslim now? What's this? Muslim is love for all. I don't know. The Quran. I don't know. I give up with the Muslim thing. There's like, the good Muslim, bad Muslim. Yeah, there's people that believe in the Muslim faith that are okay people, but 9/11. I've been over the shock. I was in Montana, and one of the professors had a big, huge turban and kind of a goatee, and I was like, holy crap! It scared the piss out of me. It's like he's in Montana, and he was a math professor, and I was a friend of all the faculties because I get to know through Dr. Xanthopoulos. So he's from Greek, and he had the horses, and so we sat down in the cafeteria, and he was a cool dude. He was a sheik, a Sikh. That was it. A Sikh. He was a Sikh. They're the ones that have the, it's like kind of more like India. The really, really super long hair, and they braid it all up and put it in a bunch and put the turban around. But so don't judge a person by their turban. so anyways, but to me, it's a little more. That's the American history, all this stuff America went through, and all that, and the wars that were fought so that we'd have freedom and the rights and the privileges that we do experience nowadays. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of the press that we have in our U.S. Constitution. Not the ding-dongs that are trying to take it apart for their own reasons and their own, billionaire neo-oligarchy class. Oh, God. So there's a big class division because capitalism is good to a point, and then when it's super vicious, you have a class division of the super rich and the super poor and no middle class. So, anyways, America will survive its diversity and all that, and it will survive to the existential crisis. But have a happy 4th. Anyways, aloha. It should be a nice day. Go get some frozen water, put it on your forehead, and do that horseshoe rodeo. Aloha. Aloha to you. Aloha, aloha, aloha to you. Have a nice aloha from the 50th state of 250.